Welcome to the second lecture on machine learning. In this lecture, we will have a look at the three types of machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. So let's start with supervised learning. Consider a problem where we want to find the salary of the employee of a company. We already know the number of years the employee has worked at the company, and we also know the education level of the employee. We want to use these two values to find the value of the salary of the employee. Because we are using the values of these two variables to predict the value of the salary variable, we call these two variables as the predictor variables, and we call the salary variable as the target variable. So this type of learning where we are using the values of predictor variables to find the value of target variable is called supervised learning. Supervised learning can be classified into two types. The first one is classification and the second one is regression. It is important for a machine learning student to understand the difference between classification and regression. But for that, you will need to understand the two types of variables. A variable can be either numerical or it can be categorical. Numerical variables are those variables that take numerical values, whose values can be measured, whereas the categorical variables have those values that cannot be measured. For example, in our dataset, the number of years of experience an employee has at the company can be measured. So it is a numerical variable. Similarly, the salary of the employee can be measured. So this is also a numerical variable. But on the other hand, if we look at the level of education, it cannot be assigned numerical values. Thus, this is a categorical variable. Similarly, we introduce a new variable, salary category. This variable can also not be measured. Therefore, this is also a categorical variable. See that this variable is a numerical variable. But what if we want to predict the salary category of the employee instead of his actual salary? In that case, our target variable will become the salary category, and this is a categorical variable. So if our target variable is a numerical variable, then this is called regression. But if our target variable is not a numerical variable, then it is called classification. That means that if our target variable is the salary variable, then we are doing regression. But if our target variable is the salary category variable, then we are doing classification.